Hey guys, it's Jason here, and let's see where to begin. This is probably more of a rant video than anything else, so I'm not sure if this is even going to go up, but if it is, hopefully you guys will stick around to watch it. This video is probably not necessary, but I just feel the need to talk about it. And, ooh, voice crack, my bad. The subject we are going to talk about today is dress codes. Are they really needed in college? And if there is a dress code, does it even work at all? So my experience with dress codes are when I was in elementary, middle, and high school. As someone who was a student at high school, I had some experience with dress codes. So the way a dress code works is that there are a set of guidelines and rules that you have to follow in terms of clothing, like no obscene images. What else is there? No depicting of violence, no swear words, none of that stuff. So basically, you can wear whatever you want, except for those things I just listed. Oh, and for girls, it gets a little more complicated. So I'm not even gonna bother going into that because it gets kind of skewed. So I'm in college now, and since I'm an adult, I'm thinking to myself, I have the freedom to wear whatever I want because I'm practically surrounded by adults. They're all mature. They probably won't say too much about my clothes. So I walk into chemistry with the clothes I picked out. When was this? Yesterday. I went to go buy a shirt at some store that I can't remember the name of at Destiny USA, which is a mall in Syracuse. I picked it out just for the sake of switching up my style a bit. I didn't really think too much about it. All I knew was that sure, some people might look at it a little bit weird, or some people might say a little bit about it, but hopefully it wasn't going to cause too much trouble because we're in college and we should respect people's clothing and what they have to express about themselves. So I'm walking to chemistry, nothing happens. I walk into bio, nothing happens. Guess what happens the moment when I walk into English class? So I'm walking in English, everyone looks at my shirt, no one really cares or anything like that. They're just looking and just waiting for the professor to show up. Professor shows up, she's doing her little lecture or whatever. And then she goes to pass out whatever work we gave her. So the moment she the moment she gives me whatever work I handed her like a week ago or something, she looks at my shirt and she says, "Ooh, that's kind of inappropriate. Oh, you shouldn't be wearing that in my class." And the first thing I thought to myself was, is there a dress code in this school? Because no one ever really took the time to tell me if there actually was a dress code. If there was, I'm sorry, I didn't really think too much of it. But if there isn't, then I'm like, see, about that. This is my shirt. I get that it's inappropriate, but if you don't like it, don't look at it. My face is here, not here, but here. So just pay attention to this and not this. So anyways, I'm gonna show you the shirt that I was wearing today. Please be warned, it does contain a bit of nudity. As you know, I like to switch up my style, and this is solely for style. I'm not like a pedo or anything. I'm not a pedophile. I just picked it out solely for like the sake of style. So let me get up real quick. And ta-da! Here's my shirt. Got red. A little bit showing, but not too bad. So you guys seen it, right? That's the shirt I've been wearing today. I had a hoodie over it, but it got really hot in the school because they like to turn the heat on blast for whatever reason. It's like when we need the heat, they don't turn it on, but when we don't need the heat, they crank it on blast. So I went to go take off my hoodie. It got super hot. It was baked. And I was walking around with this on, and no one really bothered to say anything. Okay, yeah, they probably looked and took a peep a little bit here and there, but no one said too much. So I'm thinking to myself, during that English class, well, I wasn't really told that there was a dress code for this class. And if there was, I didn't really pay attention, and I should probably go look at the syllabus again. But I'm pretty sure I looked at the syllabus and noted there was no mention of a dress code. So that gives me the notion that I could just wear whatever I want. I mean, right? It's college. You're surrounded by mature people. No one's really going to say anything. No one cares what you wear. Just respect others and you will be respected. I mean, that's how college should go, right? And plus, we're old enough now that we shouldn't have to be, we're old enough to the point where we shouldn't have to sexualize women. I mean, I'm not really sexualizing this image. I just found it as a really cool shirt, as a really cool design. So I was like, yeah, what the heck? Might as well wear it, right? Because, it's a new shirt and you want to wear it to school. You want to, just show it off to everybody, I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say, unless if there's anything else I should say. I mean, regarding dress code, I'm pretty sure it's pretty non-existent at the college level. I'm pretty sure at elementary, middle, and high, there's a dress code for a reason, and that's because not too many people are mature, even at age 18. There are people that I know that are 18 and still have the mindset of a 5-year-old. But we're in college now, and we're surrounded by young adults and people who should know better when they see images like this, not to get a hard on or anything, or not to be like, oh my god, it's a naked girl. No. Me and my friend were having an argument. It wasn't an argument, but it was more of we were having a little chat about what happened in my English class, and he said it's stupid, you should just wear whatever you want. And he said oh, she must be the type of professor that follows all the rules or whatever. Jeez, another voice crack. She's one of those professors that follows the rules all the time. I know professors like that. And she seemed kind of on me about it for a while. She just kept looking at me like, you should probably put your hoodie on. I'm like, no, I'm not putting my hoodie on. I'm sorry that you have to see this, but you don't have to pay attention to it. There's a million other things to look at besides this shirt. This probably isn't a strong argument, but this is my argument that my shirts shouldn't distract you from teaching. And there was no mention of a dress code, so technically I could wear this to class again, even though I might get even sharper criticism from the professor. There was no mention of a dress code in the syllabus, and if there was, then I probably missed it, and I'm sorry. But there isn't, so I'm not sorry. I'm going to continue wearing the shirt, regardless of what you say. I think this is it. This is kind of a pointless video. I just wanted to get this out there. And yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say. My argument isn't really that strong, so if you guys want to go down in the comments and comment below what you think about dress codes, my shirt, the issue with my professor or whatever. I mean, I didn't even really know how exactly it went down. She just literally came up to me and just said, oh, your shirt's kind of inappropriate. She came up to me a second time and she was like, I was going to put my hoodie on because I noticed it was raining outside, and plus I kind of had like a job meeting, and I don't want this to show because you don't want to be wearing a shirt like this in a work setting. I get that you're not supposed to be able to like you're not supposed to wear these obscene shirts in the workplace. That's something I can understand, but this is a classroom, and I don't see what the problem is, at least in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't see a problem with wearing the shirt in the classroom, especially if people don't find it very offensive. I mean, I looked around, I made sure to be careful, and no one found it really offensive. In fact, I got a couple praises for my shirt. I mean, that's kind of like a shocker to me. I was expecting like more like sharp criticism from my friends saying, "Ooh, that's a shirt you probably shouldn't be wearing in school." But hey, they probably didn't know there wasn't supposed to be like a dress code. There is no dress code, at least not one that I know of. So yeah, again, this is a pointless video on the point of like ranting, and ranting is not something I normally do on my channel. But if this does happen to go up, it might not, I don't know. But if it does, comment what you think about the dress code, about my shirt, about the issue with my professor. Again, it kind of like happened in the flash, so I'm still trying to piece it all together. My argument isn't really that strong, so if you want to like break it down and like set your opinions, or if you want to support me, just let me know in the comments. Obviously this is not going to be monetized because I don't have that many views yet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm done. I'm pretty much done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, so like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm pretty much done with college. Man, just these certain type of professors I just hate so much.